Hey everyone, welcome to another amazing episode of Chevalier, where we are here to help people who are seeking happy, healthy, and long term relationships. And as always, it don't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, even the penguins in Antarctica. Because at the end of the day, the value of dating is for love. And the best way to help people find love is to be informative. I think there are so many people out here on the world in the world trying to help people, give them advice, give them information, and tell them what they need to do or shouldn't do. And I think it's a great thing because if you're like most of us who are older, especially in your 30s, we didn't have anyone to go to for information about dating. We didn't have anyone to go to about relationships. We didn't have anyone to go to and say, "Hey, this is what I got going on. Can I have someone to talk to?" Unfortunately, most of us had to survive on our wits, what we knew or didn't know, which, let's be honest, most of us wasn't really a whole lot. But I think today's dating allows that opportunity where people can actually have people to reach out to and not have to suffer in silence like so many did when I was coming up. And that's why today's topic is about fear of rejection, because I think that sometimes as men, we allow fear of rejection to hold us back. And mostly in person. And before I met my wife, I have to be honest, I was accused of the same. You see somebody you want to speak, and it's not that you're scared. I mean, you're not, afraid that you're gonna get hurt or something. Like physically, it's just that I don't think a lot of people understand that emotional hurt for men can really drag you down to a dark place. In some instances, a lot of guys would say it feels worse than physical pain. Because unlike physical pain, emotional hurt sometimes does not go away. It doesn't rinse itself off. It tends to linger, and sometimes it can be sort of a PSTD thing because it hurts so bad that it makes you afraid to get up and speak to other women. So a lot of guys linger on that hurt, they linger on that pain, they linger on that feeling because in one instance they want to say, hey, I want to continue to talk to the women I want, but on the other hand, they don't because they're so scared of getting their feelings hurt again. Well, they just don't even try. I mean, it gets to a point where you got some guys who are like, I don't even want to put myself on the line out there. And that's why online dating has become so popular, because online dating allows people to take rejection a little less painful, hurts a little bit less, so you don't feel as bad about it, and it allows you to get up and move on and continue and go on, because getting hurt online isn't the same as getting hurt face to face. To some people, it's all the same. Rejection is rejection, but let's be honest, the reason why online dating has made billions of dollars is because men can take rejection a little bit lighter than someone doing it to their face. And I know last year we spoke about nuclear rejection and some of the things that keep men away from dating, but I always say that, I tell guys all the time that 9 out of 10 times you're going to be rejected before you get that one woman that says yes. And then even then, that's just the beginning. That's literally just the start, especially going through that, getting hurt, getting turned down, getting told no, getting told you're not the type. I got a man. This ain't gonna work. You're not the type of guy I would normally be with. And every other excuse you have to fight through those 9 or 10, through those 8 or 9 bad interactions. And then you finally come across that one woman that says, you know what? Let's try it. Then it's almost like, starting all over again, because there is no book to how to do this. There is no formal way to how to make this work. There's no guideline that says this is what you need to follow to meet the type of woman you want. So once you put yourself out there, you kind of have to connect to a different mind frame. And that's why I tell people so often in this dating thing, don't let rejection hold you back. Because rejection for the average guy, even above average men, is a part of the norm. It's a part of the process. And I tell many guys that the reason why it matters so much is that when you finally do meet that one woman who loves you, who appreciates you, who values you, who sees you and say, hey, this is the type of guy I want to be happy with, you hold on to them more. You appreciate them more. Not only that, but most importantly, you're less likely to do something that's going to put you in a position to lose what you had to work so hard for. And 8 out of 10 relationships are ended by women. Why? Because men tend to value those relationships because you know what you had to go through to get that woman in the first place. So men, when you're out dating and a woman rejects you, take it as a positive because it's just the normal part of the process. Take it as a positive because number one, maybe she didn't deserve what you had going on. And number two, take it as a positive because you'd rather get rejected up front than spending all your time, all your money, all your effort just to get rejected down the line. Because you'll be surprised how many men date. How many men go out with women who spend all this money, buying all these gifts, going on all these dates, and the woman knows good and well she has no intentions to be with you. But because she knows she can get a lot of free stuff and a lot of free favors and a lot of free this and free that, she'd rather take advantage of you. And that is a story in itself that we'll talk about another day at another time. But I think that, when a woman is willing to reject you up front, I always say if she does it in a respectful manner, I always say it's a good thing. Because when a woman rejects you up front, at least you know that she has enough consideration for you where she doesn't want to take advantage of you. Because us men understand that when we are invested in a woman, all we want to do is whatever it takes to make her happy. If a woman says she wants, water from the Fiji mountains, most of us are booking a flight to Japan as soon as possible. If we know that we're guaranteed a relationship that's going to last and intimacy, and all we gotta do is go to the Fiji mountains, get this water, and in return we're gonna come back, and the first thing she's gonna do is give you the sexual experience of a lifetime and love you and walk down the aisle in the same day. We do it. And unfortunately, sadly, a lot of women understand that that's how men are. That men will do whatever it takes to make you happy, and they tend to want to take advantage of that. And that's where, we create these villains. I wonder why men are so mean. Men are cold. Men are filled with hate. And this abusive notion to, be very callous and cold-hearted. But that's another topic also. But when I always tell guys, when a woman rejects you up front, take it as a good thing. Because you'd rather her reject you up front than for her to reject you when you didn't spend $200-$300 on a date and then tell you at the end of the date, oh, well, I don't think this is going to work. Or she says, oh, hey, I want to go to this event. And you spend all this money so she can go to this event, have a good time. And then she says, oh, well, I don't know if I told you, but I'm just looking for a friend right now. So take rejection as a good thing. I know most of us, rejection is painful. And trust me, it is very painful. But I always say take it as a positive because, again, and I know I've said this 3 times. I'm going to say it 4th because I want to reiterate the seriousness. You rather get rejected up front than to get rejected after you done invested a whole lot of money just to find out it doesn't go anywhere. So as always, listen and learn, people. Till next time, peace. We are gone. In the comment section below, I put my email address. If you're going through situations with dating and relationships and you need someone to talk to, feel free to let me know. Email me, reach out, let's talk about it. I'm willing to help you. Everybody deserves happy and healthy relationships who knows how to love and appreciate the person on the other side of the table. Till next time, guys, thank you.